everyone, thanks for stopping by to see what I am up to today. And today I have a package from Teami. And I have seen Teami, it's TeamiBlends.com. I've seen them all over Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I've seen commercials. So I was always very interested in this brand. I know I've received some skincare products in all the boxes that I get over the months and have enjoyed trying, the samples that we have received, and am thrilled to be working with Teami Blends for this video. And I wanted to give you a real quick background. I wrote it down because I didn't want to get information wrong. The company was started by one of the co-founders, and she was having her own digestive issues, and she wanted an alternative to today's medicine, drugs and medicine for that. And that's how Teami Blends was started, which is usually the way companies are started. It's your own personal background. They do sell teas, tumblers, matcha, natural skincare. They sell accessories, and they also have a skincare fridge, which is something that I have always wanted, but they're always so far out of my price range. And I think that would be an awesome product to have to store like your masks and all your skincare. Teami Blends, their purpose is to help you live a happier and healthier lifestyle. And a little bit about the process, and I'll show you what's inside my box right here. And I got to pick a few items. Their process when they are, formulating their teas is every time we go to the drawing board to create a new product, we start with a problem we're trying to solve. I wrote this down right from their website so I can just read it directly. Working backwards, we start doing research on which teas, herbs, and natural ingredients can help solve the problem. We blend, taste, and try until we find the perfect balance of functional, effective ingredients, and which I think is wonderful. And I had the option to choose skincare or their teas, and I chose their teas since I have tried some of their skincare and I have so much of it, and I have never tried their tea products. So I was able to choose a tumbler, and I chose purple. And these are BPA free, which is nice. You can put tea or fruit in them, which is nice. And this is TeamiBlends.com. And on the very bottom, I'll open this up. You can store like additional tea if you want it for the day. You can put your vitamins at the very bottom, and I'll show you. I haven't even opened any of this. I wanted to do that with you. And oh, this is really nice. It has its little handle. And the bottom here is what I was talking about. Oh, I don't know if I can do that. I don't have strong enough hands, I don't think. Oh, here we go. I guess being manufactured. You can store like your next amount that you need for tea so that you can make it in your tumbler. Store your vitamins. If you take other medicine and this is going to be with you, you can store it here, which I think is very nice. And I've seen this on a lot of tumblers, but I'm glad this tumbler is like that. Now, let me see if I can get this on properly. So that, yeah, there we go. Does have the flip top. Oh no, the slide top doesn't. Or is it a flip top? No, flip top. So you can, drink your product, and this does come off and come out for, for washing and so forth. And here is your, just trying to show you all this, your strainer. So you put your, your amount of tea, your, whether you're drinking cold, ice, whatever, or hot. And here's your strainer so that when you're drinking, you're not getting the particles from the loose tea, which I think is nice. Feels like a nice quality tumbler. I just want to read and see if there's, so it's a pop open lid, a leaf strainer, BPA free plastic lining, your little wrist strap, and the storage compartment on the bottom. So it's tea or fruit, so you can infuse your water. I'm just trying to see if it gives us any other information. No. So this is the tumbler. I had so many colors to pick from, but I love, purples and all that good stuff. So we'll put that back in there. But for right now. We'll just put that on the floor. And the tea that I chose, and this is a pretty good size. I don't know if it gives ounces on it, does it? Wow, 30 servings. So I chose the Relax tea. And this is 2.3 ounces, 65 grams. I've not opened it yet. I'm just doing the unboxing. So that's it from Teami. Place 1 teaspoon in a cup of near boiling water between 3 to 5 minutes. Use a strainer or tea infuser for clearer tea. And I do have like a metal tea ball that sometimes I use. Our tea is already delicious, but we suggest that our tea lovers add honey, nectar, or lemon if needed. You could add like agave. You can add whatever you want there. Calories, 10 calories per 1 tablespoon of, and then like I said, there's 30 servings in there. So that looks nice. Let me open this because I want to smell it. Let's get rid of that. And I will be trying this over the next few days, and then I will come back and add my impression of it. If I could open this. I'm horrible at opening these resealable bags. My dogs will tell you that when I have to open their treat bags. That smells very nice. I'm trying to think what this... You can definitely smell the tea. I don't even know what is in there that's making it smell like that. Herbs, I can smell all that stuff. I would have to see what was in it. I'm sure it does tell you ingredients. Peppermint. I knew I smelled a mint, but I wasn't sure. So the ingredients are peppermint, yarrow, lavender flower, chamomile, lemongrass, orange peel, and valerian root. So that is all on the bottom. I don't know if that's going to focus, but I can take a picture of that and share that with you. So this is nice. I'm so excited to try all this. I am a huge coffee drinker, but well, what else is in here? Let's see. They sent me these cute little, this is a clear piece, and then here's a cute little, where that's not clear, that's like marbleized. Oops. It's sort of got like a little bit of a marble. I don't know if you can really can't see that. And then this one is like a fall themed thing, and then this is like leaves, and oh, they're really cute. They'd be cute for backdrops and pictures. My little packing receipt. So that is what I chose. I wanted to try the tea. Like I said, I am a huge coffee drinker, but in the evening, you know, after a long day, a busy day, and especially now at holiday time, it's very stressful. Everybody's so busy, and I have a hard enough time sleeping. So to be able to choose a tea that's a relaxing tea, I just find so comforting. I'm so excited to try that later tonight. I usually like tea like after dinner or late at night when I'm cold, and it is bitter cold here in the state I live in Pennsylvania. And there's nothing worse than going to bed and just being cold from your core. So sometimes a tea, and I don't care about the caffeine, that does not keep me up. To have a nice hot cup of tea just warms you from the inside out, and to me it's just very soothing and relaxing. And since this is a relaxed tea, if that helps aid in that process to relax me enough where falling asleep is a little bit easier, I'm all about that, to try that. And then I was also sent this little package here, and this is like their little detox system. And this is a little trial pack. Let's see what's in here. They asked me if I would be interested in this, and I said, sure, why not? If I can get in it. So we're just going to rip into it and see what it is. Sure on that, so we don't need that. So in here is okay, so here, your life does not get better by chance, it gets better by change. Well, that is true. And then it gives you some information on the back, and this is get ready, the next 4 days will completely jumpstart your lifestyle. So I guess what I have here is day 1 is Teami Skinny. Drink your Teami Skinny in the morning to boost your metabolism right away. So that's this little pack right here. And these are tea bags in there, 4 tea bags. And okay, so that's that. So the next one, So every day for 4 days, I guess in the morning you drink since there's your 4 teas. And then in this is the Teami colon. Drink your Teami colon at night before bed. And I guess that's part of your detox, you know, the skinny and then the colon. I'll read up on some of these ingredients. I mean, I'm willing to try this. Let me just see what it says. I mean, you know, losing weight is not necessarily always my, you know, my goal, but hey, that last 10, 15 pounds is always the hardest, so why not? So they asked me if I wanted to try this, so why not? I'll add that to, you know, the box and what I'm going to do. Teami was very, very generous, obviously, by sending this to me for free to use and review and share with all of you. They've also given me a discount code, which I always love when companies will offer a discount code for all of you watching. And the discount code is UnboxIt25. And I will leave that on the screen and in the description box below. And that is UnboxIt25 for 25% off, $39 or more. And it's active now for you to use. And even I can use that if I wanted to order some stuff, which is nice. I also wanted to share with you when I just I told you what they sell, and I did notice, I don't know where I wrote that now on another piece of paper, that with their skincare items, I did see some accessories. I guess a makeup, not a makeup, a skincare, like a mask. I don't know if it was a spatula or if it was a brush to apply your skincare, you know, your mask, your clay mask, your matcha mask. I don't want to use my hands. It gets under your nails, and I don't like doing that. I have a little tiny spatula that I would scoop it out on, but they sell a product for you to use, and they have a headband to keep your hair off your face. So they do have a few items there for you to purchase also. Like I said, they have the skincare fridge, which I am super excited for. I really do want to get one of those. So I wanted to bring you the unboxing first. It'll be a few days. I would like to try this for at least 2 or 3 days to see what I think about the taste and does it work? Do I feel, you know, a little bit more relaxed? I mean, I don't expect it to be knockout drops and put me to sleep, but does it help calm your day? You know, everybody's days are, you know, hustle and bustle, run, especially at Christmas time, or even just working every day. You know, everybody's lives are very stressful. Period. Now, I don't go out to work every day, but YouTube and watching this and watching numbers and all, you know, in my daily life, you know, it can be a very stressful, you know, time. So I look forward to trying the tea, and I will, you know, try the detox system also, but I will wait on that because I want to just do the tea alone. And then I'll come back, like I said, in a few days and let you know what I thought, taste, and give you my impressions of the product. And I'm excited to use the tumbler. I probably won't use the tumbler because I would use that more for cold tea. Right now, I don't want anything cold. I always want hot, 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 just because it's so cold here. But I will try the tea, and I'll use my own tea ball that I have to brew my, you know, my cup of tea. And I might make a cold brew. I don't want to use that for hot. I like to use tumblers for cold. I have a metal lined one that I would put hot stuff in. But I might try making a cold brew and see, you know, and having that like later in the afternoon just to, you know, help. Like I said, relaxation tea is never a bad thing whatsoever. So for me, it'll be a few days, and for you, it'll just be a second or two, and I will be back with my final thoughts on Teami Blends products. Okay, everyone, I just wanted to pop back in. It's been a few days, and I wanted to talk a little bit more about the Teami. And I have not tried the detox yet. I figured I just wanted to try the tea alone, and I will save, this is the This is the detox trial that I received, and I will try this, but like I said, I wanted to just try the tea alone, and I have not used my tumbler yet. I am not real big drinking hot out of things like this. I prefer like a nice porcelain mug or a cup, but I will definitely use this if I do a cold brew, which I might do. It's just been too cold. I don't want anything cold to drink other than me drinking water. I've been drinking a lot of hot coffee and hot chocolate, and it's just been so cold here. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the Relax Tea from Teami. Now, like I said, I've been using this for a few days. I think I had 4 cups. I had one like in the middle of the afternoon, and the rest, I can't even get this open. I struggle getting these resealable packs open. I might actually put this in like, I have a lock and lock container to help keep it nice and fresh. The smell of this alone is very enticing to make you want to drink it. I just fell in love with the smell. You only use one teaspoon of the product, and I have a metal tea bowl that I have for any loose tea that I do get, because occasionally I will get loose tea rather than just, you know, your standard tea bag. I think this loose tea is a lot fresher. And like I said, I had 1 cup like in the afternoon one day. I just wasn't feeling all that great, and I figured, well, let me just try it then. And I had the other couple cups in the evening, you know, later in the evening, like, you know, 8, 9 o'clock at night. And I must say that this was very, very pleasing to the palate. I was concerned that it might be bitter or leave an aftertaste for me, and I am not very adventurous when it comes to food, to tea, to coffee, to drinks, things like that. Pretty basic. You know, I might keep it within X amount of brands for coffee. I generally don't switch it up too often. And tea, I'm the same way. And not adventurous with food at all. And my little girl's here. She probably smells the tea because I opened a packet, so she thinks it's treats. So I was, for me personally, surprised that I liked this as much. Not that I was surprised that it was good coming from Teami, because I have read nothing. And once I received this, I can't even tell you how many reviews, and everybody raved about it. And I can understand why. Because I will be writing a review on their site on how much I enjoyed this. And I am probably one of the pickiest eaters you will ever meet. And I have been this way most of my life. I am not a food person. If I don't have to eat, I'm not going to. I just do not like food, which is odd. You'd think I'd be as thin as a rail, but being like vegetarian, vegan, you'd be surprised. A lot of times then it's the carbs that you wind up eating, and that's what packs the pounds on. But I have been super conscious of that, and have lost about 65 pounds over the last year or two, just trying to cut a lot of them carbs. You know, I stopped with any sodas and cut the pasta, and still with the potatoes, any kind of potato. I don't care what it is, from potato chips all the way up to baked potato. I love it and won't give them up. The other day I was craving French fries and went and got French fries. This way I could knock that craving out and not worry about it. But so on that aspect, I am not adventurous. So I was surprised that I enjoyed this as much as I did. And I still have a lot left. Like I said, the smell alone makes me want to go make a cup, and which I just might. It's my girl wants my attention. She had her treats. I don't know what you want to smell. I don't think you'll like it. She likes to smell. Usually she doesn't like anything minty. So basically, you place 1 teaspoon in a cup of near boiling water between 3 to 5 minutes. Use a strainer or tea infuser for a clearer tea. And like I said, I just used a tea ball, and it was clear. You know, I didn't get any chunks of the tea because, as you can see, there are, you know, bits and pieces in there, and I didn't get any of that in my tea. So I am, like I said, impressed that this was something that I enjoyed. Being the pickiest eater, I think, in the world half the time. I mean, I know kids are picky eaters, but as an adult, if I have not tried it before, I won't try it. And I am real big with aftertaste If anything leaves an aftertaste, I won't eat it or drink it again. And that's why I was a little hesitant. I thought maybe this will leave an aftertaste. It did not. So I highly recommend anyone out there that's interested in going to teamiblends.com and trying some of their teas. You get a lot in here. I think this was like 3 ounces or 3.5 ounces. Where did I see that? It was on the package somewhere. It's probably on the front. Yes, it's on the, 2.3 ounces. So that's a lot of tea, believe it or not, when you only are using a teaspoon of tea. So like I said, I highly recommend this, and this is just one of them. They have many, many different teas on their site. They have, I can't even begin to tell you, 15 plus, 20 plus colors for their mugs. And I did show you in the first part that this has like a little storage compartment where you can store, you know, a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons of tea, like if you were taking this to work, so that you could make tea later in the day. The top does screw off independently. So, you know, for washing, it does come with the strainer already built in, which is nice. And then this screws out also. So, you know, for washing and so forth. So, like I said, I have not used this yet, but I will when I want to do cold. I'm not, like I said, I'm not real big in using this kind of stuff for hot. Sometimes like a real fine china teacup, to me, the tea just tastes, or even coffee when you use that, tastes so much better. So I am excited to maybe possibly get a few different other kinds of their tea, not just the relaxed tea. I know I couldn't even begin to tell you how many different kinds they have. They have many. And then I'm excited to try the detox trial that I was sent, which these, I will show you again, are, you know, tea bags to try. And this is the, you get 4 tea bags, and this is like, I guess, a 4-day system. And you get 2 for colon cleanse, and then 4 of your skinny to help, you know, I guess, jumpstart, you know, if you're trying to diet. I would assume that is to boost your metabolism, which in the end will help you for that process. And this is 5 to 10 minutes before breakfast. You would drink this for best results. And then the colon directions, does it tell you when to drink this? No. Doesn't tell you. I would have to look a little bit. Like, I don't know if you drink it later in the day. I don't know when. So when I go to do this, I will look on their site and see, you know, how you have to do that. But like I said, in the first part of this video, I have tried a few of the skincare products, and now I am extremely interested. I know they have some great clay masks that I would love to try one of those too. I usually am careful with the clay masks because they are very drying for my skin. But because this is a lot more of natural ingredients, it might be better option for me, since my skin is very dry to start with. Never used to be, but as I aged, my skin has changed. I used to be have oily skin, more to that normal to oily. Now I'm more normal to dry, almost sometimes like the Sahara dry. So I'm very interested in looking into some of their skincare, and they do sell accessories on their site. I want their skin fridge, their skincare fridge so bad. Which I will have to wait until, you know, I have funds available for that, because they're not cheap. And I was wondering what my dog is checking out her bone from her Bully Make box. I was like, what is she doing? And so that is my video and review of the product from Teami. So I will leave all their information down below, their website, and all the information that I have. And don't forget, UnboxIt25 gets you 25% off an order of $39 plus, which is not bad whatsoever. And I do highly recommend you try the Relax Tea if anybody, you know, would like to try this for evening time, which I think this is the perfect time for this. But I'm going to start looking into some of their other teas, you know, and what they're for and so forth, because why not? If it's all natural and the ingredients are good for you, and there's, you know, because you don't know when you buy like a tea brand and you're drinking their, you know, their black tea, you know, what's really in it. They're making it in massive batches and putting it in the tea bags, and you don't know how long it's being stored for. So are they putting preservatives in it? anymore, I am really starting to look into that, because that cannot be good for us. I mean, I worked in a cancer hospital, so I know some of the effects of all that kind of stuff that it does to your body. But, you know, that's for everyone to educate themselves on. And this does say recommended for adults only. If you are taking prescription medication or are pregnant or nursing, consult your healthcare provider prior to using this product. And that's always a good thing. You don't know, with it having herbs in it, you know, will it interfere with any medication you're taking? And definitely if you're pregnant or nursing, check with your OBGYN on that. You know, I know when I go get my back injected, you know, they ask if you're taking any supplements, herbal teas, and they ask you those questions, anesthesia. So it might have an effect on, you know, what they're doing, or, you know, your medications that you currently take. So that is, I just read that. So that's a good thing to know. And so like I said, I highly recommend this. Don't forget about the Unbox at 25. And I appreciate all of you watching. I am so thankful to Teami for sending this out to me to try and to share with all of you. And I appreciate them giving me the discount code to pass along. And I was reading something from them that I actually can use my own code, which I wasn't aware that I could. I thought that it was just for all of you. But if I want to order something, I can use my own code, which is interesting. I never thought to check into that with some of the other codes that I have gotten. I just never used them, but I will use my own code to look into other products, especially their skincare. So I hope you all have a great day. And as always, I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye-bye now.